Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, how are you? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go over por and para, which you have a little bit of understanding since we have been doing this for a bit in class. This will help you so you can go at your own speed. Let me go ahead and get my notes. Hold on. Okay, as we know, por and para mean the same thing, but they're used in different ways. So here we have, let's go to our first slide. Por and para. And we have por, we're going to go over por first. And you have the time, like tiempo. We have here, yo viví en España por 10 años. I lived in Spain for 10 years. Okay, so this is for time. You would always use the por, not with para. And substitution, which we have here, ella habla por él. You're on behalf of, comparison of. She speaks on behalf of him. And of course, interchanging, intercambio. I give you my t-shirt for your shirt. All right? Le doy mi camisa por tu falda. For my skirt, actually. Sorry, didn't read that right. All right, so then we're going to go to para. Okay? This is for writing. Eso es para escribir. Trabajar para alguien. Juan trabajar para mí. Juan works for me. Okay, so we had for para, and we're going to have a worksheet in class that you'll be able to also have all this for you. But this is easier for you just to hear me explain it a little bit. So para, we have destination, deadline or specific, purpose or goal, recipient, and employment or job, and opinion. So that's why this work is for tomorrow. It's an idea for the future. Este trabajo es para mañana. All right. So let's go to the next one. Okay, now it's your turn. Here you go. I want you to go ahead and which one would you pick? Juan vivió en Japón. Would it be por or para? Okay. ¿Quién va a hablar por mí or para mí? Te cambio mis zapatos por or para los tuyos. Necesito el dinero por mañana o para mañana. Juan trabaja por el gobierno o Juan trabaja para el gobierno. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and look at those up, and then you're going to see the answers. So you can see why we picked these. And here we go. Okay. The first three were por, the second two were para. I hope you got those. So, Juan vivió en Japón por 4 años, 4 años. ¿Quién va a hablar por mí? Okay, for me. Te cambio mis zapatos por los tuyos. Okay, necesito el dinero para mañana, for tomorrow. Juan trabaja para el gobierno. All right, so anytime you think of employment, it's going to be para. These are very confusing, even for native speaking. And as I said before in class, even if you use the wrong one, they're going to know what you're saying. That's for sure. But if you want to be an expert in your Spanish, then you want to know the difference. It's always good to know the difference between por and para. But they are, even for me, many times they're still very confusing. So, but you need to know the difference. So you'll get used to it. You'll get better and better each time you use more and more of these. Okay? All right. Muy bien. Nos vemos. Adiós. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Hi, how are you? This is going to help you with the two ways to say for or through, by, which is por y para. Okay? Now, this can be confusing even for native speaking Spaniards, Spanish speaking people. So we're going to go ahead and just go to the next slide to help you understand a little bit of the difference of por versus para. Okay, we have time, tiempo. Okay, we have an example. Yo viví en España por 10 años. I lived in Spain for 10 years. Okay, so we're having, anytime using time, it's always going to be por. So if you say yo viví en España para 10 años, they're going to understand you, but it's not the proper one. You want to use por. Substitution, we have a sustitución, ella habla por él, she speaks on behalf of him, that's going to be por también. And then interchange, intercambio, we have an example there as well. All right, so let's go on to the next slide. And we have for para. Let's see, this is in the way a little bit of your examples, but you'll be able to see this. Let me move this a little bit. Okay, so para, here are some examples for para. Whenever you, like for number 2, Juan works for me, whenever you're going to say Juan trabaja para mí, it's always work related, always use the para. Okay, and we have idea for the future. This work is for tomorrow. It's going to be este trabajo es para mañana. I'm sorry if you can't see that. I might be in the way, but you're going to use those as well. These are some examples, and we talked about these in class. All right. Now it's your turn. Ahora es tu turno. All right. So you're going to have to think about reading this and figuring out which one you would say. I am going to give you in the next slides answers, but I want you to figure this out on your own, but you will have the answers in the next slide. All right? And you know most of these words, these vocabulary words, so you shouldn't have a problem with this. Juan vivió en Japón por para 4 años. And this shouldn't be hard because I gave you an example in the prior slide here. Right there. Tiempo, remember? Okay, let's go back. And then with the others is también. Like number 5. Juan trabaja por or para el gobierno. Juan works for the government. Okay? So here you go. The answers are going to be here for you. All right? So that's going to be able to give you some examples of the ones that we'll have on the quiz on Friday. Okay? All right. Happy learning. Adiós. Nos vemos.